Testing, 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 testing. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me know if you can hear me. I don't know. I know the prayer was not audible. So we're having some technical difficulties back here in these here parts. Just let me know if you are able to hear us. You can hear me. Okay, great, great, great. I'm not sure why the prayer wasn't playing. I was going to give myself just a little bit of extra time there as well. But the studio Tall Pumps, my side piece, is cutting up this morning. And so I tell you, it's just another situation going on up in here, but that's all right. Let me move some things around. I was ready for my guest. And as you see, unfortunately, my guest is not going to be able to join us on this fine day. We could not get that technology together. So Shay 42, so much mad love to her. She was just one thing I can tell you about her that I learned even in this experience, because we started well in advance of time for the stream to start. But in actuality, we've been working right up until this very last moment to try to get her into the studio. So we tested some other things and went some other directions. We were not able to get her in any direction that we went. So come on, I'm gonna give some love up for Shay, because one thing that I learned is that this sister has determination. She's determined, baby. She is determined. And I promise you, that's what's taken her so far in her life, because she's got determination on fleet. Determination on steroids. And I want to appreciate Shay. So listen, we're coming back. We're coming back. We're not giving up that easily. We will come back and we will bring Shay to you. I didn't want to just do audio only. I want you all to see this beautiful sister, and I wanted you to see. Oh yeah, we're going to get it fixed. Listen and see. I'm getting excited already, because the tenacity that Shay 42 has. This is the fortitude that I want the Lions to have. She's a lion. You better ask somebody. She is a lion, and you're going to hear her roar, and she is roaring. She has no quit. SK 8843. You know, that's what we say. No quit. This is my kind of person, because she's a no quitter, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you all that were patiently waiting. Dr. Dady came in. She was in the vestibule. We had to find her some mints. We had to get her a church fan. Rebel actually came out and got a whole drink. They was getting whole drinks back there in the vestibule, waiting for this stream to come out. Yes, Dr. Dady, I'm telling on you, sis. I'm telling on you. She said, listen, this is me waiting in the vestibule. And she was waiting. Y'all had communion, Rebel. Y'all had take ye and eat ye all of it. Drink. Now, I don't know that you had the bread. All I saw you come in with, Rebel, was the cup. All you had was the cup. So, you know, I think Dr. Dady was out there getting the fullness thereof, but I saw what you wanted. Rebel, you said the bitter cup. Child, you ain't got no sense. You ain't got no sense. Not a lick, not a lick, not a lick. But listen, I appreciate you all's patience. MCP 812, Tall Pumps, who else? I couldn't respond to you all because everybody, we were really trying to get this thing working. And so all of my technology, my phone was indisposed. The computer was indisposed, baby. We were tapping everything we could tap, trying to get Shay 42 in here today. So that's why I didn't respond to everybody. Listen, Tall Pumps was on her way to Texas. Tall Pumps said, if it's something wrong with my girl, if something wrong with my pastor, I'm about to jump in some kind of vehicle and get my lips, hips, and my fingertips to Texas. But I'm good, Tall Pumps. Thank you for the love. MCP 812. I mean, all of y'all were just coming in and y'all were checking on STL. I appreciate you so much. It was nothing but some technical difficulty. I see you all in the chat. I'm gonna come around and I listen. What I do want to do is go ahead and do Grandpa Holmes' chair. I'm gonna come around and speak to everybody. We're gonna share a little bit for all of you that came, and I appreciate the support that was coming to Shay Tay's presentation and sharing on today. You will get an opportunity. You will get an opportunity. I promise you, to be able to, I know y'all love me, BTD Mom. I know y'all love me some me, and I love me some you. So listen, the saints were perched and ready. The Calvary was on the way. Please believe it. The Calvary was on the way. And so I got to say thank you to everybody that was perched and ready to come down here and get STL and see what was up. So I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. We're going to go ahead and, as I said, we're going to reschedule our time with my sis. I already know sister's got something for you, because the tenacity that I have seen her operate in this morning. Listen, there's no doubt in my mind, honey. This is the way she approaches life altogether. And she's serious biz. So Shay Tay, once more and again, thank you to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You just don't know how much we appreciate you in the Lion's Den. She is a lion. Now, I am privileged, I guess, to be one of the Twitch streamers that's able to operate, because a lot of other people are, as I understand, having a lot of difficulty trying to get out in Twitch. So I just happen to be, I guess, one of the blessed ones that I'm still up and running and not having the interference. I did have the Rebel Inc. Who came in, and I tested her out. Same process that we had going with Shay Tay, and the Rebel got in with no problem. So I guess some of the accounts in Twitch are twitching. Some of the accounts in Twitch are not. We just happen to be blessed to be, I guess, part of those that are not. But I understand this issue is going on potentially widespread. So for those that were unable in your streams to stream, and I understand there are several streamers that are not able to stream right now. I just hate it, because I really am looking forward to, but that's okay. We're going to work this out. We're going to figure it out. If we need to reach out to Twitch, send up a SOS, smoke signals, whatever need to happen, so we can get sister rolling, so that you all can be blessed by her testimony. This is the one thing I want you to have as a takeaway. This element and this aspect of tenacity, being tenacious, it doesn't matter in your journey. While we're talking about show them who you are, if in your journey it doesn't pan out the first time around, you don't quit. That's the thing. My sister SK8843 and I always to want to no quit, none, absolutely none. And one of the Stillman family mottos that they used to say, as far as us being one for all, for one for all, stick and stay till they carry us away. We don't leave anybody behind. Stick and stay till they carry us away. That's the way we do it in here in the Lion's Den, and that's the way we flow. So we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this worked out for all of those that are going through the challenge. My heart goes out to you, and we're gonna figure this out. Because listen, we gonna be great. You talking about they won't let us be great? They don't have the power to let us or not let us. We great. How about that? We great. So Shay Tay, you're great. They thought they weren't going to let you be great today, but you're great. I just want you to know it. So thank you again for your patience, and for those of you that just pressed right on through and came right on in as soon as you saw the notifications go out. Y'all were in here. So thank you. I appreciate you so much. That being said, I am going to come over And we're going to appreciate those that came in Grandpa Holmes's room this morning in the VIP section. And let's go ahead and get that and share in that area, because listen, I just, you know, it's what it is. This is how we start. This is how we come into the Lion's Den, appreciating those that come in, bringing all the love, joy, peace, soul, and happiness into the Lion's Den. And the third person in the Lion's Den this morning was none other than Dr. Daddy Priest. Come on, sis. That's why you were out there in the vestibule. Get your lips, get your hips, and get your fingertips. And go ahead and sit down over there, sis. Go ahead and choose your seat and sit down. Because listen, it's your time to be great. And you're great every day. Now listen, she is a streamer. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to say more about that in a minute. But listen, y'all know how I feel about Dr. Daddy Priest. I love me some her. Now, the second person to come in the Lion's Den this morning, and I appreciate you for your diligence. I appreciate you for just being tenacious and steadfast and unmovable, always abounding. Oh, okay. I thought I was in church. I made a shift there real quick. Now, the second person that came in the room trying to get in Grandpa Holmes's chair. Oh, wait a minute. Listen. Tall Pumps, you running to the road. Come on. I see you, but I think Dr. Daddy beat you this morning, but I'm going to give some for Tall Pumps. Because she came up in there, but Dr. Daddy did beat you by just a little bit there, Tall Pumps. But mad love to you. I'm going to give you some because you came on up in here. The second person to come in the Lion's Den this morning was none other than Truck driver, you did that, sir. That is my Mufasa. That is my Lion King. You better ask somebody. He came on up here, sit down right next to Dr. Daddy. I'm telling you, this VIP section, I just don't know all this greatness up in here. I appreciate you, sir. I know you're out there traveling on the road. So much love to you. And thank you for always coming in and bringing all the love, joy, peace, soul, and happiness into the Lion's Den. And then, of course, let's go ahead and give it up for the winner of Grandpa Holmes's chair, who's none other than, okay, let me take Truck Driver out real quick, y'all, because I was getting ready to just leave him up there, but he's a fine looking young man, isn't he? The winner of Grandpa Holmes's chair is none other than Din Darn, you did that, sis. You are the winner of Grandpa Holmes's chair. Get your lips, get your hips, get your fingertips, and go right on over there to Grandpa Holmes's chair and choose you a seat and sit down. So much love to you. So much love to you. I appreciate every last one of you for coming in. Now, you know, I always go right here and I like to talk about my mods because I have the most beautiful ladies. And I'm talking about not only in physical looks, but also in heart, in spirit, in attitude, every way you want to cut that cake. All you're going to come up with is beautiful ladies. Let's start with the prophetess. Yes, you know her, Shelly Thunder. That's my Shelly Thunder right there. Appreciate her. I call her the prophetess because, baby, she got a word from the Lord. She will pray for you. She will lay hands on the sick and they shall recover, and she'll block your tail. She'll do all of the above. Please believe it. Then we've got the Rebel Inc. Yes, the Rebel Inc. We're going to be going to visit her in just a short few minutes here in Rebel's house, where she's going to have anti-morning bangos, the cracks. You can get Church of Funk. Baby, you can get a rant. You can get all of that from the Rebel Inc. And listen, if you're not following the Rebel Inc., Quit your wicked ways. Quit your wicked ways, because listen, she will bless your whole entire life. I promise you she will. Then, of course, we come with the third of the blessed Trinity, none other than my girl, my friend, the quiet storm, Michelle Brownell. Yes, beloved, I tell you, she'll change the atmosphere just by coming in the room. I appreciate you for all you do, Michelle. And the hand of the Lord is on these three beautiful ladies, and they are a blessing to us here in the Lion's Den. So much mad love to you, to my beautiful mod squad. They are absolutely phenomenal. Come on and give it up for them. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give them just a little hand clap this morning. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Now, today we're going to go just a little bit differently. Good morning to everybody. You know, I normally come by, and as my mother says, when you walk in the room, speak to somebody. But we're under time constraints today, and there's no problem with that. I was ready and willing to take as much time as we needed to try to get Shaytay 42 into this stream this morning. But I want to say, if you all will let me do this today, I want to say good morning to everybody that's in my chat and to everybody that's in my stream, but you're not in the chat and you're not talking, but you're here. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Once more and again, I say thank you for your patience in waiting as we got this stream going this morning. Listen, just couldn't make it without you. And I appreciate you for being in the room on today. So much mad love to every last one of you. Now, as we take my time, okay, Rebel, I see you. Z Lady C, good morning to you. I see you all coming in even still. Thank you so much for continuing to come into the Lion's Den. Now, I just want to touch on a few things, and we're going to get Jams JJ. Now, listen, I have to stop right here because she was one of my very first moderators. And you know, I'm not going to put her on blast with her age, but I promise you she's probably the oldest person in the Lion's Den right this morning. Come on, Jams JJ. You know I love me some you. She done snuck up in here this morning and made my day. And yet we miss you, Jams JJ. We definitely do. We miss my sis. I love me some her. Thank you for sneaking in this morning. And I suspect because she is another one like Michelle Brownell, she is a nurse extraordinaire. This sister is anointed. She probably could have been a medicine doctor back in the day before we started all this newfangled type of medicine. She was one of our sisters in the community that God just gives her knowledge on how to deal with health and healing in folks' bodies. I appreciate you, Jams JJ. Come on up in here, sis. Nothing but mad love to you. And everybody, let me stop right here and ask every streamer that's here. I know Stay Lifted, I saw you. DJ Rollum, I saw you. Let's see. Anybody else? I don't want to miss anybody. Of course, Shaytay is a streamer as well. Dr. Dady Priest. Now, you know, I'm always going to stop and talk about Dr. Dady because that's my girl. If you're not following Dr. Dady Priest, quit your wicked ways, because baby, she's gonna bless your whole life. I promise you she will, because engagement matters. Every streamer in here, please go ahead and put your time in here. I love me some you. Stay lifted. Miss, that's the liftress. Somebody put that in there today, the other day, cracked me up. The liftress. She's the lifter of my head. So much love to you. I appreciate you for being here. Now, I want to just touch on a few things this morning. We've been talking about they need to see you. They need to see you. I'm going to run this, and you all, this may be a little controversial for some. I just want to, this sister right here is addressing the Hispanic community, and this is going to be just not a full slumbered, slept, and slobbered, but we just going to slip in a little bit of concept here. I keep telling you they need to see us, and this is for everybody. But as I always say, I've always been an advocate for the underdog, if you will. I've always been an advocate for the ones that are seemingly left behind. I've always been an advocate for those that are, if you will, fighting against the system and swimming upstream. So when you hear me talk, what I share is for everybody. You know, people start talking about, I personally, I don't believe there's a such thing as reverse racism, but you know, that's conversation for a whole nother day. But at the end of the day, I am always going to be that girl. I'm just always going to be that girl that is going to be rooting and pushing for Black people and people of color. Not because I feel like somebody is better than somebody else, but because I want us to come out of the mindset that is in such a deficit that is like you're less than and you're less than less than. I'm going to always come with something to push and come on, stay lifted, be safe out there in those streets. I'm going to always push for balance. And so as such, since there is that deficit that the Black community has definitely been placed in by society and the structure that has been set up by this American way and the European ethnocentric way, I'm going to always have a bent towards Black people and coming into our own and coming into our place. So please understand that's my position. I am a Black liberation womanist theologist. So all of those, when you put all that together, I'm going to push in these areas, even though I love everybody. Don't get that confused. But I definitely know we've got to speak truth to power, and we've got to speak truth to ourselves about who we are. Show them who you are, T'Challa. Show them who you are. I believe that with all my heart, with all my energy, and that's what I'm about. So today I want to show this little clip. It's been a few days since I've looked at it, but I think I recall what it's about. I want you all to listen to what this individual is saying, and let's have a little bit of conversation about this, and because they need to see you. KB Browns, there's my brother from another mother. Good morning to you. Come on in here. Listen to this and let's have a chat.
Latinos, because that's always the big surprise, right?
Charlamagne, so do I. Go ahead.
I mean, the Latino vote was split, right? With 43% voting for Republican Brian Kemp. So why does the Latino vote differ so much from the Black vote?
Because we got our own white people.
Oh.
And people don't understand that we have and the assimilation possibility for Latinx, Latin Latin people is higher. People can come from other parts of Latin America, marry white as like they're told to do, assimilate and assume a white identity that Black people cannot escape from. So they will continue to vote in that way because to them that's upward mobility. And unfortunately for us, success means being patted on the back. Not all of us, because y'all gonna go crazy on Twitter. I ain't got a Twitter, so it's okay. But they get the pat on the back from white people, and they feel like that's what being American is. Damn. And that colorism is real in our community. It is real.
Jamal, what do you think?
Yeah, I think Republicans do a better job of telling the story of upward mobility, and sometimes Democrats, particularly historically, we've been poverty pimping our communities.
Yes.
So there's certain aspects, obviously, the issues I talked about, we got to make sure people have enough to pull themselves up by their bootstraps and, live a quality of life that's at a high level. But we got to tell a better story of upward mobility, and the same way we don't engage Black people properly, we don't engage the Latino community properly as well. And again, the Latino community is not a monolith. So the more you engage, the more you listen, the more you learn, the more you know how to reach them, meet their needs, and pull them into the process. So Republicans have been outworking us in that area for the last couple of cycles.
It's interesting what I said about Latinos too, because I don't care how you see yourself, right? You can see yourself as assimilating all you want. The white supremacy system still see a brown person, and they're not going to treat you no different. I want to talk about Latinos.
Now, I want to, if you will, let's engage in some conversation right there. Good morning, K2 Hoop. So much love to you. Den darn, I see your face. Now, they touched on a couple of issues here, and they begin to talk about colorism. And so as we're talking about they need to see us, I want us to understand some dynamics that I believe are very, very active and very effectively continuing to create this breakdown that we're constantly battling against. Now, if you notice when my Hispanic sister or Latina sister was addressing the idea that there is this idea within the Hispanic community of being white. We are white people. And even as she said, we can come from these different areas. And as we're told to do, marry white and assimilate as being white. Listen, that was super real. One reason that was super real. A principal of a school directly across the street who is Latina and is just like that. Come on. I think she spoke some valid truths here. That part was when you raised your eyes. I got you, den darn. I got you, den darn. I think that as we identify and we understand, and for my purposes, why they need to see us and why, I'm going to say this, and some of you all may disagree, but this is Yes You O Cubed, one-on-one, just me and you. And you know how we do it in here. No cream, no sugar. I take this coffee strong and black because I tells it like it T-I-Z-Tis. I feel like when you start talking about assimilation, this is a period and a point in time when I feel like we need to revisit even this idea of how much we are told, taught, and instructed that we need to assimilate. I see your coffee cup, K2 Hoop. I see your coffee cup. You swear you see it all the time in your neighborhood. And you're like, really? I hear you. I hear you. So at the end of the day, come on, I see your coffee cup. Listen, let's have this conversation. What and why are we trying to assimilate and be something and appear as something that we're not? I want us to understand, see us as we are, and we don't have to go through this constant state of trying to look, act, and be like everybody else. And I'm often amazed. I hear you. One reason you are primarily in a Spanish community. I see you, Miss Frosty. Ted Cruz of Cuban descent, but for some reason it seems like he doesn't like. Come on here, KB Browns, trying to disassociate from who you are associated with. There's an extreme amount of classism between the Latinx community. The more closely aligned to white, the worse they act. Now you said a whole mouthful right there, Dr. Dating Priest. I'm trying to tell you. So at the end of the day, I'm looking and I'm saying, thank you for listening, Shayte. I appreciate you. And I know that you're still here. So much love to you. So this is where I'm saying they need to see us, and they need to see us in our full glory and our full color. This is one thing that I am loving. Woman King. Come on. I loved it. I'm not even going to engage in the argument about blacks, Africans slaving, actually trading off and selling themselves to the. I'm not getting ready to engage in that. I'm talking about looking and listening to something that's being put out here in the airwaves, the marketplace, the movie theaters that give us a different perspective toward people of color that look like me, that have hair like me. Even the idea once more and again, I'm gonna plot it once more, den darn. I don't have to feel some kind of way because if I go to work and my hair is in its natural state, thank you for those roaring biddies, SK8843. We're building something. I don't have to worry about, is my hair in a style that's acceptable to all of those that would raise their eyebrows. SB, come on, 1987. I see you listening in here. So much mad love to you. Appreciate having you in the Lion's Den. I don't I don't have to, if I don't want to, I don't have to perm my hair. I don't have to get it flat ironed and hot ironed to be acceptable and look professional in the workplace in corporate America, because somebody said the closer I look to white, the better off I am. Listen, I want us to understand and be proud of who we are. Black Panther all day long. Wakanda forever. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? They need to see us. And I'm happy and I'm hopeful that we're going to continue to move more and more, move the needle towards this place of acceptance of show them who you are. I don't have to try to be like anybody else. I can be happy with who I am. And this is something I'm gonna tell you what, and here, I want you to hear me. I've said it before. I'm gonna say it again. When I listen to the assimilation that's really on the other side, and I'm not even gonna call that assimilation. I'm gonna call that appropriation. I'm gonna deal with appropriation where we are now making money off of acting black. We are now making money off of looking black. We are now making money off of sounding black. Y'all ain't buying what I'm selling. We are now making money off of appearing black. And listen, at the end of the day, I'm not, again, coming from some reverse racist place. I don't believe in reverse racism, but just let me say, I'm not coming from that place. But I am trying to say to misappropriation. Come on, thank you for that, Dr. Dady. Misappropriation. I want us to recognize and identify the power that we have. I want us to recognize and identify the power that we walk in, and that's just naturally us. It's not a matter of saying, oh, you ain't this and you ain't that. Everybody be who you are. But I'm saying to my black brothers and my sisters, I'm saying to all of those people of color and different ethnicities and racial backgrounds, or whatever way you associate and affiliate yourself to whatever, however you label yourself, I want you to be who you are and stop trying to be somebody else. Come to the point where we feel good with who I am, so that I don't have to come in here and try to imitate somebody else, especially for the point of trying to make a profit and a benefit from it. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I'm just going to keep it real. Something down in my shando gets irritated. I'm just going to tell the truth and shame the devil. Something down in my shando gets irritated because there are videos of other ethnic groups besides black people that are now coming in playing black church style. And they got videos going viral everywhere. They got videos that are being viewed by the millions of people. And then you got black folks doing what black folks do, and we get 5 likes, we get 5 views, we get 5. Baby, and listen, can I be real? Because half the time, the reason why it gets to the million and billion views, because black folks sitting up there clicking like, oh, like you never seen it before. Like it's the first time you heard it. Oh, that sounds just like, oh, they play just like us at our church. Oh, they shout just like us at our church. Oh, they sing just like us. Why? Explain it to me, Lucy. Explain it to me. Why are we so enamored and so excited about other cultures imitating? That's the word I want. Imitating and misappropriating what we have naturally been given, and we see somebody else with our stuff and we just get thrilled and tickled, pleased, overjoyed, and tickled to death. And I'm like, what are we doing? This sister broke something down, and she began to talk about, again, how even before they come to America, come on, where's Paula White now? Listen, KB Browns, don't even get me started with that. So at the end of the day, I look at us and I'm saying they need to see you, and they need to see you doing it. They don't need to see everybody else that's misappropriating the gifts that we have and imitating what we've been given, and then we put them up on a pedestal and give them $10 million. They need to see you. Now, I know everybody ain't gonna like this that I'm saying today, but they said some very powerful things in that clip right there that I want us to pay attention. Did you hear the brother when he said, because we've spent so much time poverty pimping? Poverty pimping. Listen, I'm going to tell you, we are masterful in poverty pimping. So at the end of the day, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to come from my angle because this is the environment that I operate in most. Who is the most egregious in doing it? In my opinion, one of the worst offenders is the church. We will poverty pimp y'all to the last degree. To the last degree. Poverty pimping. And at the end of the day, instead of selling and packaging and speaking how powerful you are, show them who you are. When I looked at Shay Tay this morning, and she's going to come back and poverty pimping, Miss Frosty, poverty pimping. That's exact. When that brother said that, I said kudos to you, as Dr. Dady Priest would say, kiss your brain. Because at the end of the day, we need to identify. We need to be honest. We need to come clean. We enjoy poverty pimping. Whoever's doing the pimping makes the money. But listen, you're not the one that's doing the work. You're just making the money off of your workers. You're making money off of those that you got out here in the street, making money for you. And then they bring the money back and give it to you, and you go on about your business. You abuse them, you beat them, you talk about them, you don't treat them well, you won't get them medical attention. Listen, this poverty pimping that we have seen in this community, it is time for it to stop. And as we come to a reality, what is our narrative? Our narrative, it revolves around how great we are. Listen, your emotes are on back up. I love you, Dr. Dady. I'm trying to tell us and get us to a point of realizing, let's look at the resilience. Oh my God, when I tell you this morning, what did I see from Shay Tay 42? I saw resilience. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? When I look at some of the situations that you all have gone through in your lives and persevered, been there, done that, but delivered, I see resilience. I see people that are able to pivot past stupidity and discord. I see people that are able to pivot and move into a whole nother direction and still make lemonade out of lemons. I see people that in the worst of conditions are still creative. I see people that even when everybody else says no, their spirit just keeps saying yes. And as we heard Dr. Maya Angelou say, and still I rise. I see people that this is who we are. This is how we operate. This is how we flow. I'm telling you, this is who I am. Show them who we are. Am I talking to anybody? That's what I see, and that's what we need to speak to. I need to speak to people that realize I don't have to keep poverty pimping. I don't have to be excited that somebody stays poor so somebody else can make a living off of the poor people, off of their backs, off of their bodies, off of their service. No, listen, can I get some help right now from my sound? No, we're not going to continue to operate in this trend. We're just not going to do it because we realize who we are. Show them who you are. Am I talking to anybody? My whole purpose, even this morning, and Shaytay 42 is coming back. I'm going to keep saying her name because that's my girl right there. She's coming back. Shaytay 42, what I love about this sister, because there is a determination. There is a persistence. There is a push. Do you understand the word? There is a drive. Oh, do I have obstacles that come in my way? Yes. Do I have challenges? Yes. Do I have things just like today where it looks like we're going one direction, but honey, the internet doesn't want to let me be great, but we're great anyway. And you just keep on pivoting and keep on shifting and keep on showing up and keep on keeping on. This is who we are. And this is what I want us to begin to push. This is what I want us to begin to put on a pedestal. Not all this other stuff, not all of the misinformation, not all of the lies, not all of the, no, not us being sexualized, not us having to come and sell our bodies, sell our minds, sell our soul. No, I want us to show up and I want us to show the greatness that we are. I want us to show the resilience that says, even though I may be dealing with this disease, listen, I am still out here functioning. I'm still out here being great. I'm still out here pushing toward the prize. I'm still out here with determination that will not give up. I saw no quit this morning. Do you understand? I saw no quit out of this woman this morning. She would not quit. I said, listen, this is what has got her in life where she is, because that right there, oh my God, this is who we are though. Let's start telling our narratives and let's start putting it out in a way so that we can understand. Our children need to see something and hear something other than what the media and the lies of the media are telling them. This is who you are. This is what your people do. No, ma'am, no, sir. And it doesn't matter that we can't marry, as this sister said. They're told before they get here to marry white, because to marry white is to marry up. You understand? Somebody done talked about Ted Cruz already. To marry white is to marry. Well, listen, I'm not worried about whether I marry this ethnicity, whether I marry this race or what. I'm going to be who I am, and the greatness is in me, not in who I'm with. Am I talking to anybody? It's in who I am, not with who I'm with. And that includes, I don't care if you're with somebody of your own color, race, denomination, ethnicity, whatever. It's about you. It's not about who you got to link up with to be somebody. You are somebody all by yourself. I said something right there. You are somebody. Good morning, John. All by yourself. Did I say something to somebody this morning? For everybody that feels like I'm waiting on my other half, I'm waiting on my better part. Thank you, Psalmist 4, for that resub. So much mad love to you. I appreciate you because we're building something. I want you to understand that you, yes, you, all by yourself. Am I talking to anybody? Because some of you are being stunted and stymied because you feel like I need this and I need that. I need this person. I need that person. Listen, do what you do and then attract something that matches your energy. Because listen, a lot of us are mismatched, and I ain't even gonna get into that because I could take a whole text and a sermon on that. A lot of y'all are mismatched because the energy that you flow with, the persons that you're with do not flow with that same energy. Am I talking to anybody? Woo! Come on here. So this is where I want us to come into a place. And I'm not just talking about your intimate, significant other relationships. I'm talking about relationships all the way across the board, whether it's in corporate America, whether it's in your church, whether it's in your ministry, whether it's in your educational pursuits, whether it's in your household, in your home. I'm just talking. Thank you all. I see you. Thank you, Z Lady C, for that resub. So much love to you. MCP 812. I see you, those roaring biddies. Thank you for that. We're building building something. I want y'all to understand we're building something in the lion's den. We're building something. And the greatness is in you. The greatness is you. And they need to see you. Show them who you are, T'Challa. Am I talking to anybody? Woo! This is what T. Summers, thank you for those roaring biddies. We're building something. This is what we are about. I know, and I can promise you, when we are able to bring Shaytay 42 into this stream, what she's going to deposit in you and what she's going to invest into you from her journey. Oh my God. The fact that we had the challenge and the struggle today speaks to my anticipation and my expectation. What she's going to drop up in here. SB 81987, thank you for those roaring biddies. We're building something. SK 8843, thank you for that gift sub. We're building something. Baby, listen, the opposition that we had today to my sister coming on and the tenacity that I saw her already operate in today. Baby, I'm so sure that she's got a word that's going to bless your whole shondo, just dealing with tenacity and determination and refusal to give in to what my eyes may see, refusal to give up to what my ears may hear, to still be able to say all is well and keep on pushing. That's the stock of our ancestors, and that's who we've come from. Am I talking to anybody? Psalmist 4, thank you for that gifted sub. I appreciate you. We're building something. I appreciate you. And this is our ancestors. Come on, are y'all hearing me? This is our ancestors opening the door and saying, I need you to walk through this door and show them who you are. Woo! I need you. We ain't trying to assimilate. I'm not trying to imitate. Just be you, be you. That's what I want you to do. You be you. Come on, Royal Confessions. Thank you for those roaring biddies. We're building something. This is a season and this is a time. Dr. Dady blessed me on yesterday, and the conversation, she'll just be talking and dropping gems. Bam, 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 bam. Just off the cuff talking and just be just dropping bombs. Just dropping bombs. Just randomly dropping bombs. And she said some things that really resonated with my spirit. And she didn't even know it. She was just talking. She was just talking. And at the end of the day, I keep coming back to this word. I keep coming back to this word that keeps popping up in my spirit. And that word, thank you, BTD Mom, for those roaring biddies. We're building something. So at the end of the day, when she was sharing and that word just happened to pop up in her conversation, when she said alignment, even with Shaytay, 42, I felt an alignment when I looked at her post, and that post spoke to me. That post screamed to me. That post drew me in. That post was the connection that said, I see some alignment here. Alignment. And I'm telling you all, you're going to start to find yourselves aligning. Thank you for that community gift, SK8843. We're building something. You're going to begin to see alignments that are happening. People that you don't even know. People that you maybe have not even seen. And you're going to start finding an alignment. I shared with you on the other day, my God, Beats for Cures, DJ D-Man, and the alignment that we saw there. The alignment, powerful, powerful. The alignment was phenomenal. Am I talking to anybody? Alignment. But at the same time, I'm going to also encourage you, pay attention, and thank you for those roaring biddies, Dr. Dady Priest. We're building something. At the end of the day, I also want you to understand, I need you to focus, and stay true to the alignment that God is doing in your life, in your world. Everybody is not your assignment. Everybody doesn't get your oil. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Because you got to pay attention to your alignment. And it doesn't mean that there's no love loss, that there's love loss, or it just says they're not in my trajectory. They're not in my orbital pattern. And listen, there's all kind of orbits out there, and all of the orbits are still orbiting around the same thing. Understand what I'm saying? There's no division here. We're still together. We're still united. We just recognize you might be on this orbital path. I'm on this orbital path, but we still are orbiting the same. Am I making sense? But this becomes a problem because we try to pull into our orbit something that was never intended to be in our orbit. Am I talking to anybody? And I need you to stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. Because at the end of the day, this alignment is so critical to the success. This alignment is so critical to not being thrown off course. This alignment is critical. And so as we move, just move in the flow. And I promise you, if it doesn't belong in your orbit, it'll be thrown, it'll be slung out. It'll be slung out. It will be slung away. Am I talking to anybody, KB Browns, Dr. Dady Priest? Am I talking to you, SK8843, BTD Mom? It'll be thrown out because guess what? It's not in that orbit. It'll just be cast out. And some of y'all out here trying to go out and catch it. Baby, let it go. Because destiny awaits. Am I talking to you? He's predestined you for greatness. God has predestined you to get to the place that he saw for you from the foundation of the world. Alignment, SK8843, alignment. To what and to whom are you aligned? And then just move in your path. The steps of the righteous, it's already ordered by God, then darn. He's already got your orbit path. His heart has planned your path and mine. Just move in it, move in it, move in it. Flow with it, go with it. Am I talking to anybody in here? But understand, I do not have to assimilate. I do not have to imitate. I do not have to continue to shrink myself to fit into places where I no longer fit. Am I talking to anybody? Come on, SK88. Thank you for those roaring biddies. We're building something. Even when I say this, we're building something because listen, this is bigger than just us. This is bigger than just me, and this bigger than just you. It's us, you, me, we all. We're all in this together. Am I talking to anybody? This is the time and this is the season. United, we're doing this thing. The shift to alignment, Shelly. The shift to alignment. Y'all. The shift to alignment. My God. And when you get in alignment, and watch how all of this is going to just start coming together. I see you, James Sims. I see you, truck driver. When you get into alignment and start seeing how all of this begins to just connect bone upon bone. That's what, when I saw the toe bone connected to the ankle bone connected to the leg bone to hear the word of the Lord, there's an alignment. Come on here. There's an alignment. The shift is to the alignment. Am I talking to you this morning? The shift is to the alignment. And there is so much power. Come on, Michelle. The alignment. There's so much power when I align with Shayte 42. There's so much power when I align with Dr. Dady Priest. There's so much power power when I align to Shelly Thunder, SK8843, BTD Mom, truck driver. There's so much alignment when I find myself connected bone to my bone. Am I talking to anybody in here? Woo! Power. Oh, my. If one can put 1,000 to flight, two can put 10,000 to flight. Power. Do you know how powerful we are as we stand together in alignment? Power. My God, today, Jams JJ, thank you for those roaring biddies. We're building something. There's power. My God. Am I talking to anybody? So as we move into this new space and this new place, as we move into, come on, boss energy, come on here, come on. As we come into this new realm, energy, exponentially, energy, tell me, who can stand before us? Come on. Power in the alignment, Miss Frosty. Woo! Yes, there is. Yes, there is. There's power in the alignment. So as we move forward, show them who you are. Y'all still gonna get an opportunity to see who Shay Tay is. This is a great woman. And I haven't even heard all of her story yet, but I already know down in my shondo. And this is the thing. Listen, people can tell your energy when you get in a crisis, and your energy will speak for itself. You hear what I'm saying? This morning, even in the crisis we had with our technology, I saw this woman's energy. And this woman's energy said to me, baby, this is why she's great. This is why she's great. This is why she's going somewhere. Good morning, DJ Man, DJ D-Man. Listen, take up space. That's all I can say to you, sir. Take up space. I saw the power of this young woman. And believe me, she's coming back. You're going to hear her speak for herself. I love you, sir. DJ D-Man is a streamer. If you're not following DJ D-Man, quit your ways, because he will bless your whole life. I love this brother right here because he's so for real. He's so genuine. He's so sincere. He's so about that business. I love me some him. I love you, sir. Thank you for stopping in this morning. But as I'm telling you all, I need you to understand alignment. I need you to focus, and I need you to show them who you are. And then DJ D-Man came right on time. After you do all of that, take up space. Take up space. Can you hear me? Take up space. Woo, come on, y'all. It's just like a first, once you take the fingers and put them together, there is power in the punch. Come on in, truck driver. Take them fingers and put them together, and when you get a fist, there's power in the punch. You better listen. Y'all. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? We are united together to bring power. Ain't no weak stuff up in here. Ain't no weak stuff up in here. Please hear me when I say it. And if you are weak, let the weak say I'm strong. Come on. Take up space, DJ D-Man. That's what we're here to do. And that's basically what that brother was saying. Let's stop poverty pimping. Stop it. Stop poverty pimping. And stop telling the people to shrink down and to be less than. Stop it. Tell the people, take up space. Quit with the poverty pimping. Take up space. Quit trying to assimilate and imitate. Take up space and show them who you are, T'Challa. And that's why we getting up out of here. Now listen, I love y'all. We didn't get our Friday shout in. We didn't get our Friday shout in. Cause listen, we going somewhere. I appreciate you. Now before I get up out of here, I'm gonna listen, the Friday shout, we still gonna get it in. Uh-oh, the sound don't want to listen. Well, that's okay. Because at the end of the day, we still going to do what we do. And I ain't worried about whatever. My side piece, Tall Pumps, doesn't want to cooperate. Since the side piece doesn't want to cooperate, we just gonna keep moving right along. Ronzi in it for fashion. We done, sis. We done. We've had a great day. We've had an awesome day. Always bring it. Come on. I appreciate you, KB Browns. That's my brother. I appreciate it. Feats. Wait a minute. This is a we don't need no music. We don't need no music. Oh my God. Listen, as we get up out of here, I want y'all to know I love you. Thank you once more and again for everybody that just endured and held on through our technical difficulties. I promise you, listen, that we gonna win the war. I promise you, we're coming back. And come on, Pinky with an attitude. Good morning to you. So good to see you, my sister. Mad love. Come on in the room. I love me some you. At the end of the day, Designers Original, take up space. Come on here. Listen, I love it. Take up space. Am I talking to anybody in here? And I'm going to leave us with this idea. And we're going to go to the Rebel Inc. She is ready. She's out there streaming Anti-Morning Bangles and the Cracks. She took a lot of time assisting and trying to get Shaytay 42 into the stream today. Let me know if she's not ready. My mods, let me know if she's not ready. But I feel like this alignment, take up space. Come on, then darn. I feel like there's so much of a richness that comes from here in this space. I want us to stop and make this assessment. Am I poverty pimping? Am I poverty pimping? Or am I manifesting not only through words, but through what you see, by manifestation, by what I model? Am I showing something different? Or am I still in that poverty pimping mentality? We have got to stop the poverty pimping. Stop the negative, woe is me. Even what I call the spiritual blues. You know, I listen, I go from stream to stream, and I can't tell y'all how many spiritual blues I hear. Because listen, at the end of the day, all I need is some brown liquor, a cup, and a chair where I can sit down and cry in my liquor. Because, baby, y'all be singing some spiritual blues. I'm trying to tell you, it just doesn't get no bluer than that. Y'all pretty near, listen, one of my favorites of BB King. Don't nobody love me but my mama, and she might be jiving too. That's one of my favorites. That song takes me out there. I said, now that's the blues right there. Don't nobody love me but my mama, and she might be jiving too. Listen, that's the way y'all make it sound in y'all listen, it just can't get much lower than some of the stuff that y'all sing. Some of the stuff that y'all listen to. Some of the stuff y'all be jumping and bucking, and no wonder you crying. It ain't the Spirit of God moving on you. That song was sad. That song was depressing. And y'all did the Spirit was moving. No, y'all, a whole bunch of depressed people. That song was depressing, and it made you cry. That's what happened. Spiritual blues, poverty pimping, I'm so serious. I'm laughing, but I'm as serious as I can be. I'm serious as a heart attack. I really am. I'm so serious. The alignment is a divine network. Come on here, Royal Confession, and it's working for our good. The alignment is a divine network, and it's working for our good. Come on with that, sis. This is the place where the rubber meets the road. Am I going to be a poverty pimp? Or am I coming with a whole nother narrative? Come on, Auntie Azalea. Thank you for subscribing to the stream. 5 months long. I appreciate you, sis. We building something. Oh, yeah. In the Lion's Den, we're building something. You just keep on watching. You're going to see something in a minute. We're building something. Thank you for your giving. Thank you for your subscription. So at the end of the day, this is what I want us to really check yourself. It's not about anybody else. This is a place of introspection. I want you to check the way that you're rolling. Are you in the mindset and the energy of show them who you are and take up space? Or are you still out here poverty pimping? Are you still out here singing and manifesting these low down dirty blues? Come on, make sure you're not the weapon formed against yourself, causing you not to prosper. You said a whole word right there, Royal Confessions. Make sure you are not the weapon formed against yourself, causing you not to prosper. And with that, what else can be said? I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back. Make sure you are not the weapon that has formed against yourself, causing you not to prosper. Because some of y'all are in your own way. That's all I can say about it. Some of you are actually in your own way. I said what I said, and I meant what I said. Some of you are actually in your own way because you have subscribed to poverty pimping instead of understanding the reality that they need to see you and show them who you are. Take up space. And with that, beloved, so much love, so much peace. Kim Possible 711, there's my pastor from the ATL. And she'll be with you today at 12 o'clock noon in this channel right here with Good Grief. We'll be looking forward to that. 12 o'clock Central Time. We'll be right back with Kim Possible 711. So there you are. Show them who you are. Show them who you are. Take up space. And we are done poverty pimping. Oh, I feel for my brother. Well, I feel for my brother and I feel for my sister. This has been another edition of Yes You on Cube. One-on-one, just me and you. I am your spiritual thought leader, Regina L. Stillman, and I appreciate you for coming in today. I appreciate your patience. Come back because Shay Tay will be back. She's going to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll be back in the Terminator. Come on back. She's coming back. I'm so excited for her. Thank you once more and again, Shay Tay, for taking your time, your energy, your effort to get in the channel this morning. We gonna get you here, sis. We gonna get you here. Now listen, y'all, you can follow me because I'm out there. Stay with me because we're getting ready to go to the Rebels house. Yes, we're gonna have the cracks, anti-morning bangos. We gonna have a good time over there. You can follow me, y'all. Follow me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Anchor, Discord, and more. I'm out there, y'all. Just follow me and come go with us. We will do you good. Now listen, we don't have intimidation. We don't have fear. Listen, when we move in love, this is our mantra. I am all powerful in love. Yes, I am. I am all powerful in love. And we're not just talking about change. This is why I said you got to stop the poverty pimping. Stop it. Just stop it. Quit it. Cease and desist. Stop the poverty pimping. Because listen, we are the change. We are, with the power that God has invested in us, with the greatness that God has given to us, we're going to show them who we are. And in so doing, y'all, I have no doubt we're going to be the change. And at the end of the day, I'm not asking you to do it alone. I'm not asking you to do it on your own. It's us, you, me, we all. This Pride Alliance is relentless. You're going to hear us roar. I promise. So listen, I want to thank you all, everybody that came into the Lion's Den this morning. It's not the den of iniquity. It's the den of activity. Thank you for the Lion support. Jams, JJ, that's my girl. Thank you for the Roaring Biddies. T. Summers, thank you for the Roaring Biddies. Dr. Dady Priest, SK 8843, MCP 812, Royal Confessions, SB 1987, BTD Mom. Thank you for the Roaring Biddies. We're building something in the Lion's Den. The Rebel Inc., Michelle Brown, Shelly Thunder, the Blessed Trinity. Those are my moderators, and nothing but mad love to them. And at the end of the day, to our new follower, thank you so much for coming in, Warrior Prince. To our resub, Psalmist 4, Z Lady C, Groove Now, Shay Tay 42, DJ Miss Baby, and Aunt Azalea. Thank you so much for your subs and the resubs. I appreciate you. I absolutely positively do. Now, copy the raid message and come on and go with us to Rebel's house, because she will have you rib tickling and tickled pink, overjoyed, and having a ball. I love every last one of you. I see you, SK8843. I love you. I love everybody that's in here. DJ D-Man, I see you. I love you. Listen, as I always like to say, do what you love and love what you do, and peace for your journey.